We got some dimes. How about we find some silver? Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. We're glad you're here. We're going to have our first filmed dime video. And a little up front, if you could please subscribe, like our videos, comment, really help us out on in the algorithmic world of YouTube. And those likes and comments really help boost our videos, get us seen. We're new, we're trying to get out there. But yeah, we're going to do some dimes. We've done very little dimes, not videoed on the year. I'm just looking at my stats. We did one box earlier on, nothing. And we did get one bag from a bank earlier on, and we found 3 silver in it. Not including I've mentioned in other videos, the epic silver dump that we had. We had gotten 800 silver dimes in that particular dump. Hopefully we'll get some footage out soon, but let's go. Not a ton to look for in dimes, but there is silver. Let's hope we find some. Well, we are cruising right along, bringing in, because we actually do have a find, but I did realize, didn't get you the view. A little morning view, a little rare weekend that we're home. There's the view of the big sky. But yeah, I just kind of, just like we do other stuff out of the bag, I think the dimes are tough out of the bag, but stack it up, try to edge hunt it a little bit. That was actually my front coin in this stack. Let's make sure we can see it. That's a San Francisco mint mark. That's a 2005 proof. Wait, is that 05 or 9? Yeah, it's 05. 2005 proof. It's a little circulated. What was just, actually, we were chatting. We did not have a single dime proof, so there's our first one in our collection. Sweet. She's got a little something over here from the edge that looks suspicious. Let's find out what she's got.
So it looks something like silver and a little thicker than a normal dime.
Yeah, it did. There you go. That explains it.
10 cents. Elizabeth. I don't know where it's from.
Huh. An interesting foreign. We'll do a little research and see if it's silver.
I think it says Bermuda.
What year you got? What was it?
1999.
99. Probably not silver, but we'll do some research on it. I just stacked up my final coins of this scoop I had, and man, I apologize in this sunlight. It's hard to see. But that coin there, if you can see that edge, that stood out to me.
Looks suspicious.
And looking at the edge, that does look American. That's got to be silver. Let me get that away from my pile. Oh, it looks like an oldie too. Wow. That's a 1946. That's a first year silver Roosevelt dime. Wow, I apologize. The sun. Wow, I can't even see that in there. There it is. 46. Quickly back on that 46. When you don't do dimes, you don't know what to look for. That's a San Francisco mint. And a quick peek at our low mintage list that we keep handy, and that's on there. That's a low mintage first year silver time. What a find. Still got a little bit of work to do here. Sounds like she's got another suspicious looking edge.
Looks more like a dime.
That does looks American to me. Sweet.
And let's see. Looks like it's a D mint. And that is a 64.
64 Denver.
I think. Yeah, that looks like a D right there.
The bag's producing. Silver number 2. Still maybe a third of the bag or so left. Sounds like she's got maybe a third silver.
I think right in here.
Looks a little well circulated.
64.
Another 64. Dang.
And this one looks like a Philly because I don't see a mint mark.
64 Philly. Silver number 3. Maybe we should do more dimes. She's roasting me. She says she's got another one. Well, I can actually see that one clearly. Look at that.
She says. Psh.
I shouldn't question her, I guess.
I know. 64. And this one looks like a D. Yep.
64 Denver.
64 Denver.
I forgot to mention earlier, for those of you that don't know, so silver is the same in dimes as quarter, 90% silver on 64s and earlier. And then there are like the rare 65 that maybe exists. We've probably will never see it, but that could be silver. But there you go, number 4. That's a wrap for the bag. We're halfway through the hunt. The bag is equivalent of 2 boxes. We've got 2 boxes left. It was a pretty good bag. 4 silver, a proof, and a 4, including that 46S. Awesome. We'll be on to the boxes. As we said in the beginning, we did 1 box this year, didn't find anything. Hopefully, we'll be back with a find and not an empty box. Unbelievable. Roll 1. I grabbed the first roll. She grabbed the second roll. I got to that dime there, and I could see it. That's a proof. We're going to have our second proof, not only of the year, but of the hunt. 1994, another fairly well circulated one. But dang, proof number 2. Look at that. Rolls 17 and 18. Sounds like she's got something over here that's a little suspicious. Man, I don't know. I mean, it looks silvery, but it looks, I'm guessing
thin.
Canadian? Or, foreign.
Yep.
Wow.
1957.
Oh, that is going to be silver. So it's going to be silver, Canadian, and foreign. I guess we were all right. I would imagine, just like the quarters, 80% silver. Wow. Foreign silver in the hunt. That was it for box 1. We did add a 2009 Philly, I believe. Low mintage, not as low as the 2009 Denvers are, but I mean, decent box. We got a Canadian silver and a proof. On to box 2. I've been thinking for a little bit here that we were about ready to have a skunk box. Yeah, 38 rolls in. I just ripped open, I've been like falling asleep at the table here. And yeah, trying to actually get my paper out of the way there. That's got to be a silver edge. Holy moly. Nothing in the first 38 rolls. And there we go. Dang. Sweet. What do we got? A 1960. Nice. I mean, there's hardly been anything old in this box. A lot of newer coins. A lot of shiny enders. Denver mint mark. 1960. We're on the board in box 2. Well, that was it for box 2. That's the finds of the hunt. I mean, it was a good hunt. Anytime you find silver in a hunt, it's going to be a good hunt. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through dimes. They're small, hard on the eyes. I was literally dozing off in box 2 there. But, I mean, the bag was good. We ended up having finds in both boxes. Can't complain. We ended up with... So that 2009, you just don't find the 2009s. They were low mintage. Its numbers like, I think, 47 million on the Denver and 95 million on the Philadelphia. That doesn't sound low, but that is low in comparison. We had that one Bermuda coin, definitely not silver, 1999. I believe it's copper nickel. We had the 2 proofs, pretty well circulated. Not much value there, but still cool to find our first 2 of those. And then we had 3 64s. I believe 2 of them were Denver and 1 Philly. 90% silver. A 90% silver 1960. Nice little scratch on it. Denver. The find of the hunt. That 1946 S right there. Low mintage. I believe it's just under 28 million. That's what my list says there. And then the 80% silver, Canadian 10 cent, 1957. Crazy. So what's that? 4, 5, call it 6 silver in the hunt on basically 4 boxes. Take that any day. Like and subscribe. Comment, feedback. We'll see you guys, I hope, on the next hunt.